Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to A Timeless Justice for Sagittarius reading, where we discuss, however, the energies that I read for. Sekhmet wants to discuss the term for her viewpoint, justice. In doing so, it may be merciless or merciful on the delivery of your comprehension and resonance. Bear in mind that you have tapped into a collective reading. This is not a personal one-to-one reading. So use your discernment to take all the bits and pieces that resonate, leave behind with the reading anything that may not have. Okay. In regards to I am 7th, aka Master 7th, that reads these energies for you. I am someone who reads and has two channels that are sister energies of each other. To travel between either, you can find in the description box various forms of links. You'll also find some information on who and what I am. A little clarity is that I am a master healer that provides remote wellness alignments and tarot intuitive insights, such as this. In regards to the reading, please remember feminine and masculine energies are non-gender specific. However, femininity encapsulates feminine and masculine energy. Masculinity also encapsulates feminine and masculine energy. Alright, Sagi, welcome to your Justice for Sagi reading. Who, what, when, where, why, even if Sagi doesn't apply, is irrelevant. You are here. Let's get into your reading. Alright, Six of Cups, Page of Wands, same card that came out for Aries energy. So, you want to reconcile, but you're so codependent on reconciling the views and validations and commitment and paying attention by another person that you're continuously being catapulted in rhymes, riddles, reason, and circumstances where you think the attraction that you receive in that moment is validation of loyalty, friendship, and curiosity, when actually it's trauma-driven and it's keeping you much more locked into a timeline that you've actually outgrown for yourself. You are totally outgrown of this timeline, yet you're still somehow in it. And that's because you're most likely challenging yourself that you owe it to yourself to find closure, when the question is actually the closure at hand. You are the closure. The closure is already closed. It's already found. You already know. It's denial. So, what is the challenging pursuit to all things that are pragmatic? Loving, at the bottom of the deck, look at that, Three of Swords. Loving the fact that there is beauty in the world and you're grateful for it. You're grateful for the opportunity to be not only human, to be living, breathing. I mean, you're grateful, and that is beautiful. The energies around you honor that immensely about you. That also makes you the alchemist of the zodiacs, where Aries is the beginning, you're more or less the end. And what ties it together, ironically, in this reading is Page of Wands. Not relevant for overall Aries and Sagi symbiosis, but just for the reading. And what carries forth is the fact that you also are a leadership quality. I mean, why not? You know so much. Anyone can really be a leader, I guess. No, not everyone can be a leader. Let's change that. Yet there's a part of the internal dialogue of having achieved alchemy that in you emanating this in your ego, most likely sun sign being Sagi, that you are challenged with taking the power of what you know and applying that without needing anybody. We're not asking you if you're a good entrepreneur or that you show up work or you're a leader at work, because most of you most likely are. Most of you are probably really solid in having people around you who would easily say that you're an independent, powerful person. So, that's not it. That's not it. That's not where you're not a leader. Yeah? King of Wands. That is exactly where you are a leader. But what is the problem? What is the problem to the codependency that I see that keeps you trapped into an outdated timeline? without cards, I'd say it's not being able to recognize when your maturity has breached into an atmosphere similar to Aries reading that leaves other people recognizably on a quote-unquote lower tier of intelligence than you, and you being afraid to move on in life because you feel like, you know, you owe it to them, or you don't want to grow and forget and be neglectful. And then for some of y'all, it's relationship-wise, you know, inundated with feminine and masculine energy of self and needing to play mommy and daddy because your intuition says, I can fix it. I can fix him, her, or them, and I can be that person. I will be that person. Listen, you should never be that person. You can never take the stand for someone else. You just can't. You can be a witness, but you can't take the stand. 606 as I said that. Ooh, the devil, devil, devil. Why would I say that? Because the ego is being triggered with you right now, okay? Like, man, you don't owe anybody shit. You're not here to raise anybody but yourself. You're not even here to raise your parents. And you're barely even here to raise your children, if you have any, because the children are independent individuals. You nurturing them, giving them the space of living is the key to give them the sovereignty to understand their own individualism, right? That's the key. Can we all practice the same key? No, because we're all fucking traumatized by shit. There's trauma everywhere. You can walk across the street and you see something traumatic happen. I'm like, oh, trauma. That's traumatic. You know, the same way that is much of a blow than like, oh, look, it's so green. It's so green and beautiful. Let's face it, in society, when you have somebody out here like sniffing the trees, someone will first say, oh, that person's being a weirdo. Why is this person all up in the trees, you know? And this is exactly the most therapeutic thing and the most delicious thing that you can do for the belly of your soul, then look out the window and be like, oh my god, trauma. Anyway, let's move on. Let's get into this. How many people do you, how many people do y'all need to tell your story? Honestly. Like, who's who? Who's who, Sagi? I mean, what the fuck? Who's who? Who's who in all this? It's a tale of old times. Tale of two cities. It's a book. I guess that speaks to someone. Speaking of Gatsby. Ernest Hemingway. Interesting, some writers are coming out, alright? Six of Swords. Oh. May you discover more and more and more about the deliciousness of the seeds that are sprouting within you. And may you not be so damn concealing. You're concealing evidence. You're concealing evidence of who you are. And some of that problem is being kind of like filtered out by so many people's dramas, gossip. Like, I can't tell who's who anymore. Because the maturity is one way, then another way, you know, it's like you have 2 pages, 1 king, 1 queen, 1 knight. And then common folk. Who the fuck is who? It's for me to know and for you to find out, Sagi. Who's who? It's not a one-to-one reading. Ooh, the devil. I called the devil out at 606, and then boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom sure some of y'all are like, what the fuck? She devil worshiper? Please! You cannot be on my channel, either of them, and keep that vibration for yourself too much longer. Nope. If that energy casts its way towards me, listen, my own 7 energy would be like, what are you doing? What? Woo! Alright, now, we love the conversation of the devil energy, because the devil energy for this channel, and then some, I do have some readings for, alright? The devil is your ego, the controversial energies that I read for, doesn't know if it's operating of light and or of darkness. So you, my friend, you're being played a game with, and look at all the contenders of the fucking people playing the goddamn game. You're your own self problem. Because you've lived. You're living. You're living, right? The devil lived. You're living. Aren't you supposed to live? Isn't that the most gratifying, authentic viewpoint that you could possibly give a cheerleading energy to? Pump each other up. Like, live for yourself. Live. And then there's an absolute role that most of y'all live through, and then catch yourself as vulnerable as everybody else at certain times, when that vulnerability is an anchoring and not a breath of fresh air. The moment it anchors you, you are living and breathing in an energy of people who are draining you, who require parts of you to keep themselves alive. That is not unconditional love. The devil is a grand master of gaslighting, okay? Grand master. We have the high priestess. Who's who? Who's who? Who's controlling the motherfucking narrative? Who? Are you gonna blame the ancestors, your guides, your deities, whatever the fuck you want to call them? And do you think if I call them in that narrative, or beckon you to call them, that they will be insulted for triggering such words, using them to trigger them? The power lies within you. Within you. As within, so without. As above, so below. This is powerful as fuck. Powerful as fuck, because it's pulling you in multi-dimensional directions, and I can feel the chaos of it happening within you. I can feel it. You're like, wait, good, light, dark, stress, good, bad, is it good, am I good, are they good, am I right, am I wrong, is it right, is it guilty, is it you can make a let's make a beat to the chaos within you, huh? And just let's make a little bit of a song and a dance, because it is a song and a dance. It's not a fucking good one, is it? You're constantly on repeat with this fucking energy. You're constantly in a loophole, and you're like, I don't know what the fuck is. I don't know. Guilty. I don't know. Not guilty. I know. Like, this is what the. All right, that's a duo. All right, that's a song and dance. That is a motherfucking song and dance. Ooh, my nose. Oh, they're so excited to play the game. Come on, play the game. Play a little I Spy Sagi. Like, come on. The fuck is going on over there? Don't be coming at me with fucking logical questions. Alright? With this shit is not logical anymore. This is grand master manipulation. And who's who? That's a rhetorical motherfucking question. 1441. Alright, so I'm giving you 3 cards on this energy, on this fucking duo. That's fucking wild. Jesus Christ. Alright, first card is the King of Cups. Second card is the Eight of Cups. The last card is the Wounded Warrior at Nine of Wands. Nothing wants to be revealed. Nothing of their power, their curiosity is their logic, their plan, their goal. Nothing wants to be revealed. Absolutely nothing. King of Cups keeps their fucking secrets. Grandmaster manipulator here. So whatever this king is figuring out is the life lessons of this two energy of a duo. Because this person is inundated with shit. And it's going to be up to you and your own internal alchemy to heed to the call. There's so many who's who. I don't know, Sagi. Who is who? Who is who? At the bottom of the deck, we have the star card here. Who's who? It's illuminated enough for you to know who's who. You're angry and in pain enough to know who's who. But fuck, it can't be any more clear than it is for you to be able to pick out who the fuck is who. I'm being told to pick from the top and challenge it from the bottom of the deck. So the top card is Judgment, and the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Pentacles. Who's who? Who's who is up to you. Period, I'm hearing. Closing highlights, we have Libra, balance, number 7. Who's who? Number 7. It's up to you to find out who's who. Balance out the scales via you. Weed out your garden. You know enough. You fucking know enough. Period. You really do. Just absolutely no direction is being told to you to go. It's your choice. 42, release last quarter. Last message is 17, Mars, action. You need to dive into your healing energy and accept that term in your life somehow. You really do. Like, y'all need to, like, affirm the word healing 108 times, and then after that, what are the messages that you get? Because this is, yeah. If you're looking for external shit, that shit is not coming, boo-boo. That shit is not coming. It's gotta be unlocked internally. Like, you need to discover internally, balance scales internally, big time. And you really need to start healing. Like, healing, I know, is cliche for a lot of you. I don't want to be, it costs money. Yeah, fuck off. It does not cost money to choose this. It does not cost money to choose this. All these people, all this right here, you spend money. You spend money with all these people. Choosing this, far less expensive. Far less expensive. All right. That's it. I'm wishing you a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the ether of this time and space. And may you, Sagi, keep flowing, growing, and glowing. Take care.